Hello people. Well, let's talk about my time in Hollywood. I promised I would make this video quite a while ago, and I do that now. I want to explain how I got there and a little bit what happened to me. It would take too long to put 2 years in, a little video. So I just explained a little bit what happened to me. Well, I actually got there because I wanted to visit my uncle. He's living in America, and I wanted to visit him, and he lived in Texas, but I didn't know where because he just got divorced, and he moved to a different place. So I wrote to his old address and flew to LA, and then he gave me a call and said, "What are you doing in LA? Get your behind here to Texas." So I, took the Greyhound bus to Texas, which was really, for me, like, driving through the desert, and it was really cool. And I didn't like Texas. It wasn't my place. It really wasn't. I wanted to go back to LA. And I talked my uncle into joining me. And he opened a business there, and we lived in Hollywood. And actually I lived on Sycamore Avenue, North Sycamore Avenue. And yeah, there's Hollywood Boulevard and the beginning of the Walk of Fame right there. And the next street that goes from north to south was the place I lived, in an old building, 3rd floor, and I could look at the galaxy from my living room window. Yeah, the next street was Orange, and then came Sunset, and I've had a great time there, I must say that. Terrific, just terrific. I had bad experiences too, of course, but I've learned so much there. I got to know so many actors, so many writers, and I'm so thankful that I could make this experience. Actually, in between, while I was working on my acting career, I was actually roofing and painting houses. I did with my uncle. I was sitting on the roof, shooting shingles up to the roof. I did that, and I painted, houses, and it was really great. It was a cool job. I liked it very much. It was so different than my life was in Germany, and it was an adventure, really. And then walks at the beach, and all of this great stuff, and getting to know Tina Turner. She came into my apartment with my uncle, actually. He just wanted to get something to drink and brought her home with him. I had boyfriends there. The experience, of course, money and career is a big thing. And I think much bigger than sometimes feelings are for other people, which I didn't really like. And I got to know drugs, and I didn't take them, but I got to know them in a really bad way. Yeah, in the end, I was still living in Sycamore, in that old house, and I met a writer, and he just wrote a sitcom, and he said to me, "Well, Trish, we always talked in the cellar when we did our laundry," and he said, "Trish, if you color your hair blonde," look at this, it's ended. Yeah, if you color your hair blonde, you get the part. And I said, "All right, I do it." I bleach my hair, so so I did it. Actually, I was a bit stupid. I went to a hairdresser right on La Brea Avenue, and La Brea is just the next street, parallel to Sycamore Avenue where I lived. And he was talking so great, saying like, "Oh, well, I'm the hairdresser to the stars and everything." And I'm like, "All right, let's give it a go." Well, he bleached my hair, bombshell blonde, bombshell blonde. And it worked, he bleached them great. I mean, it looked terrific. But then he started cutting them. And believe me, Jesus Christ, did he ruin my hair. I felt him, I had long hair, and he cut said, "What are you doing? I mean, I don't like this. What are you doing? You're cutting too much off." No, this is going to look great. It didn't look great. I was in tears running out of there, throwing the money at the table, running out. I was at home. My boyfriend said, "Trish, come on, stop crying. Go to another hairdresser. He can fix that." And I said, "No, no, nobody can fix this. I have to, go bald and wait for months until this grows back. And but then I realized that I had to go to hairdresser. I couldn't run around like this, and I could not accept that part. You know, I looked like I fell with a head under a lawnmower. And so I knew a hairdresser from Supercuts, and he was really good. I mean, he knew how to cut hair. He knew that. He was so good at this. He had this feeling for it. You know, you need, not everybody, you can learn the techniques how to cut hair, but you can't, if you don't have the feeling for it, it doesn't work. Well, he had the feeling for this. I can tell you that. He was really good. And I got to him and he said, "What have you done?" I said, "Shut up. Just do something about this." And he made a terrific haircut, really. He fixed it, and I was very happy when I walked out of there. Looking great, feeling great, and it just was one of those experiences that you learn from, you know. Don't trust everybody but what they say, you know. They can tell you anything. He told me he was the hairdresser to the stars, and if the stars would go there, believe me, they would look different than they look now. No, so, you know, that was one of the experiences. And the reason why I couldn't take that sitcom part was that a few weeks later I was raped by someone, and I was really sick for quite a while. And I had to go home because I couldn't deal with that. It took 5 years for me to get well again. Now I'm alright again, but back then it was just horrible. I had nightmares all the time, and it just killed me. I don't know. Not the physical part was just the worst part. The worst part was really the soul that suffered. And yeah, maybe I missed out on something there. I always think, if I could have taken that part, who knows what would have happened. But maybe on the other hand, it should not have been, and something else was destined for me to do. Now I'm a writer, and I'm very happy with my life and where I'm going and how it's turning out. And I think that everything has a reason, even though it's really bad sometimes. So that was a little bit of the story of my time in Hollywood. I'll tell you more in other videos, but I don't want to drag this on too long. It would just take too much time. Yeah, take care, and stay safe.